Tony here with Urban Survival Craft. Today I wanted to discuss something with you guys that I don't think gets enough attention. Eye injuries. Eye injuries is one of the worst aggravating factors in any disaster or emergency situation that I can think of. This is something that I became acutely aware of back when I was boxing. After getting thumbed and laced a couple of times, I can attest to how debilitating and demoralizing an eye injury can be. Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about that specifically, eye injuries. I want to first talk about prevention. I'm going to give you some kit ideas, but stick with me till the end because I'm going to show you a really cool improvisation for managing eye injuries. Okay, the first thing I wanted to mention was prevention. Whenever possible, and whenever appropriate, wearing eye protection is a really good idea. In situations like when you're out shooting or using power tools, it's a no-brainer. But think about this. If you're out hiking and there's low-hanging plants, that may be an issue, with branches and sharp, things hanging down. In disaster situations where there may be floating debris and dust and those types of nuisances, that's another good time for having eye protection. But during the 2020 riot season, I was reminded about a lesson I learned during a tactical driving course that I took way back when. During that course, we learned a lot of cool things, J-turns and bootlegger turns, curb jumping, ramming barricades, and all types of cool stuff. But we had an opportunity to damage windshields and windows of cars. And it was extremely, and pun intended, guys, eye-opening. We had the opportunity to break windshields using motorcycle helmets, and we got a chance to throw bricks and cinder blocks through them. We got a chance to shoot at them. And in all those instances, we were very impressed with how robust and resilient a car windshield actually is. But what it doesn't stop is those small shards of glass coming back at you. So when I saw the potential of a riot was becoming something that was a very real probability, and this is not something that we're immune to where I live. Okay, back in the 80s, we had the McDuffie riots. During the 90s, we had the Lozano riots. My town is not immune from riots, and I've witnessed riots in the past. So this, for me, was something that was important. I went ahead and I got these glasses that now live in my car. And guys, these are no real big deal. They're inexpensive. I got them on Amazon. These were the highest rated ones that I found with the most good reviews. They were inexpensive. I think they were like 14 bucks. But they're impact resistant. And they're both polarized and polychromatic. So they also protect you from glare, and they change with the changing lighting conditions. And I thought they were worth having based on my experience. So one of the things that I thought was important to include in this kit was an eye wash. Okay? Because while I normally keep eye drops in my EDC bag, and when I'm hiking I keep it in my backpack, having this in an emergency kit I think is a godsend if you should need this. So there's a couple of other things that this kit has that are peculiar to this kit that I haven't seen elsewhere that I thought was important. But one that I think I should mention is this pillbox that we also included here. Because while a lot of kits boast 300 and 400 pieces, oftentimes 100 or 200 of those pieces are Band-Aids and medications that will expire. So we did away with the medications that it might expire and included a pillbox. Okay, this pillbox is really cool because you can add the things that you currently use. You can add things that you have in your house, and it's easier to rotate than having to get a bunch of single-use little packages that are a lot more expensive, and you're more than likely to overlook them. This you can rotate very easily, and if you're worried about the noise, throw in some cotton balls, which will dampen the noise and give you additional cotton balls. Now, like I promised you, I'm going to show you a really cool improvisation. But before I do that, let me show you guys that we do have included in the kit several forms of tape that you can use. For my convenience and so that I don't go pilfering through this brand new kit, I'm just going to use some masking tape. The improvisation is, if you have any piece of paper or cardboard or anything that you can cut. I'm using this piece of paper. I pre-cut it in the interest of saving time, and I use the shears that come with this kit. And what I did is I cut a circle, and then I went ahead and I cut about halfway into that circle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over and make a little hat like the ones that they use while working in the fields in Asia. And you can use this as a protective eye patch should you be managing an injury to your eye. So there you have it, folks. This is a subject I thought was very important. I thought it's been neglected in the YouTube space for far too long, and I wanted to address it. I thank you very much for watching. Folks, if you like what we're doing, if you found this useful, please go ahead and share it. Okay, if you liked it, also give us a like. And if you already liked it, why don't you hit the notification bell? That way you'll be informed when we have new videos coming up. If you're not currently following us, follow us. That way you can stay in touch. And if you have any questions, please, questions, concerns, comments, we welcome them. Drop them below. And there you have it, folks. Thank you very much. And until next time, take care.